Hey guys, I'm Sarah, and welcome to this very impromptu video. Sorry at a weird angle. You're actually sitting on my bookcase, but I don't have access to the tripod right now. It's in my mom's room currently, so we're just working with what we got here. And I just thought I'd do this kind of impromptu book haul video. These are like all the books I've bought so far this year, which I don't know, there really aren't that many. I tend to like get them from like thrift stores and stuff a lot of the times, so I can can only get what they have that I'm interested in. But anyways, I'm doing that because I got a box in the mail that I'm very excited to open. I wanted to open it on camera, so I'm just doing this now as kind of an impromptu thing, which is why, not set up normally. So, I'm probably not going to linger long on any of these books. I'll show you the ones I bought first, and then I will go ahead and open that box because I'm very excited for it. And yeah, so we'll just get right into it. I mean, I kind of have them in sections, but we'll just go with it. I have a couple nonfiction. You've probably seen me talk about this. This is the Clean Fiction Winter Edition magazine. It's just a magazine where it's done like reviews of different types of books and such that are clean, and they do like reviews of them, and there's like ads for the different things. These are all for like indie books or indie published books, and I think they do a really good job. They already have a spring edition out. I just haven't bought the hard copy yet, so I have that one. And the other one I have is Finding God in Anime, Doshio for Tokus. If you didn't see, I bought author copies of this one, so this is one of them, the one I'm keeping. Because I have a piece published in this. It's called Never Alone, and yeah, these are just the little devotionals inspired by different animes, and yeah, they're all really good. I really like this book, and not just because my piece is in it, I do like it overall. If you want to see that unboxing video I did of when I got the author copies, I'll leave a link down in the description. But yep, that's the other nonfiction I got. And then I have some like manga graphic novels that I got. I got 4 more volumes of Yona. I got Yona the Dawn. I got volume 20. I'm kind of just getting these sporadically. I have read these before from my library, so I don't mind if I buy them out of order. But with the whole manga printing shortage thing that's going on, I can only get certain volumes when they have them. So like from like volumes like 1 to like something crazy like, I don't know what it is, it's 17 or something like that. I don't have most of those. So yeah, because they're currently out of print. But they will be getting back in print soon, hopefully. But anyways, I got volume 20. I love her artwork. 23 was the most recent one I got. 25 and 26. So yeah. And then these are just fantasy. It's a fantasy manga, and I really love it. This is probably like my top manga ever. I mean, ever in like 2 years. I've only read manga for like 2 years. And the last thing I kind of got, it's more of a comic book. This is Raging Waters. It's a Horse Angel comic. It's based very loosely off of the Horse Angel / Horse Guardian series by Angela Dorsey. This, which is the series I loved when I was a kid. In fact, I have some of those books that I'm going to show you in a minute. But yeah, I definitely loved this one as a kid too. So the artwork's not the greatest, but I do like the story, so I bought this used off of Amazon's other sellers. I don't know if anyone's ever, curious about doing that, but I tend to do it a lot with out-of-print books. This is one of them, so yep, I got that one. And hoping to reread that one at some point, because I haven't read it in forever, and I, of course, no longer have my original copy from when I was a kid. It goes back to one of those things that when I was younger, I would get rid of books that I then ended up wanting to keep. It's a dumb thing that I still haven't gotten over as I gotten older, ironically enough. So, the next 2 that I have are middle grade, and these are 3 of those Horse Angel, Horse Guardian. I keep saying Horse Guardian series because it was published as the Horse Angel series when they were published through the Pony Book Club Stubbenfeld edition, but when the rights been back to the author to print in the United States and Canada, possibly other countries, I just know over here in North America, I guess she got the rights back, and then she had to change the series name. All the books in the series I'm showing you, these are the Pony Book Club hardcover editions. She sells them in paperback now under the Horse Guardian series. All the books except book 6 have the same titles. So, this one is book 8. The only flaw to this series in the hardcovers is that they don't have the numbers on the spine. So, that's kind of annoying. But this is book 8. And this one is just basically she goes to different like countries and places around the world. Our horse angel character here, Angelica, and yeah, I hope to reread this series soon though. It was a really big favorite of mine when I was younger, but Sobekkere's Revenge? I honestly have no idea how to say that. They're in Egypt for this one, so if anyone knows how to say that word, please let me know because I have no clue. And then I have books, I think it's 11, which is Fighting Chance, and I believe 12, which is Wolf Chasm. So yeah, these are the last 3 that I needed in the series. So now I have the whole series. So yeah, because my main goal was to get the whole series and then I could reread them. The other 2 middle grade I have is Everblaze, which is the book 3 in the Keep of the Lost City series. I bought my library's old copy. It's not in the greatest shape, as you can tell, but I did buy it because I do want to buy this series eventually. I'm really enjoying it, even though I've only gotten to book 4 so far. But yes, I'm really enjoying it. I will probably replace this one with like the hardcover edition at some point, but yeah, I do have the paperback if I want to reread it. And I actually found this one at my library last time I went, which was for sale, which, you know, for 25 cents, this is pretty good, and that is Flashback, which is book 7 in the same series. This one's in much better shape. It's not a library copy. Somebody apparently just got rid of it, and yeah, even though I'm not near book 7 yet, I'm very excited to own this one. I mean, I really like the series. If I keep doing it, I'll probably get the hardcovers eventually because these paperbacks could get really beat up in a hurry just because of how big they are. But yeah, I really like it. I really like the covers of these. Most art drawn covers, I usually have some kind of issues with them, but I really like these. I like the artist they got for this one series. So yeah, very excited to have this one. So for 25 cents, no less. That's pretty good. Okay, so the last stack I have here is kind of like young adult, new adult type books. I have no idea anything about this one. This is Through Chaos by Joshua A. Johnson. This is actually book 3 in a series, but I found this at Goodwill because it's by Enclave Publishing, which is a small Christian speculative fiction indie type publisher, and I never see those at Goodwill, so I was pretty shocked to see this one. And it's a sci-fi. Sci-fis don't always work for me. Sometimes they can get too technological or whatnot and just be a little too much. But I thought I'd try this one. I think my library has the first 2 books. If not, this one's going to be sitting on my to-read pile forever. But yeah, but I do have it. I do like the cover. It's very pretty. I don't know if you can see the spaceship there. It's very hard to tell in thumbnail version what it is. It's like this tiny in thumbnail version, so it's like extremely hard to always tell what's on the cover. But yeah, I think it's very pretty, very bright. I know absolutely nothing about it though. So, and it's book 3 in a trilogy. So I also bought, well, my author copies of Where Giants Fall, so, which I'm also published in. My short story in this one is called What the Darkness Fears. When I bought author copies, I just bought one for myself as well, so this is my copy. And the next one is Calamity by Brandon Sanderson, also book 3 in a trilogy. I have like 3 books now that are like book 3 in a series, and I don't have the first 2 books. It is very annoying. I also got this one at Goodwill, and this is like the floppiest paperback I have ever witnessed. Like, I know people in book 2 have talked about like floppy paperbacks, but it was like, never met one until like this one. But yeah, I really like the cover. It's very shiny. I like the metallicness. And I know absolutely nothing about this series either. It's the Reckoners trilogy. And I know absolutely nothing about it except that Steelheart is the first book. And it's about superheroes. That's literally all I know, but since I really like the Marvel movies and stuff, so I'm hoping it's along that vein, but I don't know. We'll see when I eventually get to it. I should probably put this stack in the frame, but I'm not going to try to move that. That's going to fall over if I do. The next 3 I also got from a different Goodwill, And that is, two of them are book 4 and 5 in a series. That is the Ranger's Apprentice series. I read this series last year, or not last year. I think it was 2020 or 2021. I'm not sure, but I read that series then, and I really liked most of the books. I had a problem with a few of them, but I really liked it for the most part. And so when I saw these, I just snagged them. And there's book 4, The Battle for Skandia, and book 5, The Sorcerer of the North. I really like book 5 and 6, which is the Battle of Macendaw, I believe, or Siege of Macendaw. What is that one called? The Siege of Macendaw, not the battle. Siege. I really like these two. I don't know why, but these two especially are my favorites in the series. So I was really happy to find this one since I own the Siege of Macendaw. So yeah. So yes, I really like these. So I kind of, for that series, I only have like one book left that I'm looking for, and it'll probably take me like 20 million years to find it. And the same one that I got the Ranger's Apprentice books, I also got Third Starlighter by Bryan Davis. This is the second book in the Tales of Starlight series. This is Christian kind of epic fantasy. I think it's just fantasy with like dragons and stuff. I don't know if you can see there in the light, but see yeah, there it is. There's a sword back here. I think that's really cool. But anyways, this series ties into his young adult Christian fantasy series, The Dragons of Starlight. This ties into it. This is like the it follows some adult characters that are also in the young adult series. And I don't know, I really liked the Dragons of Starlight series when I read them. I read them a long time ago, several years ago now, because that was like one of the first Christian fantasy series I ever read. And I really want to reread them now that I have this book. And yeah, I don't know. I don't really know much about this, except that it follows, I believe, the brother of one of the characters in the young adult series, and his friend. I think she's his friend. I'm not really sure, but it's in the same place, and it's just following maybe possibly some of the same events in different places. I'm not really sure. I will be trying to reread that series and the Dragons of Starlight series and this one, because my library has the first book. Sadly, they don't have the third one, so I won't know how it ends, but yeah, really excited to read this one because I really like Bryan Davis's works. So this stack's gonna fall over. And last two in this section, I have The Dragon Prince's Heart by Selina R. Gonzalez. This is a companion novel to her, let me just grab it since it's right up here. This is a companion novella to Thieving Curse, which is book 1 of her The Marigold Chronicles, and these have relevance to what I'm going to talk to you at the end of the video, so keep that in mind. But yeah, this is just following the guy main character Alexander's point of view through part of the book, part of the novel. I've read this one. I have not read this one yet. I'm really behind. I feel really bad that I just now got around to getting this because Selina is one of my favorite authors. So yeah, I'm really excited to have this one now. And it does say you should read A Thieving Curse first before you read this one, if you're interested, because it does have mild spoilers. So just keep that in mind if you want to read either of these books, to read Thieving Curse first, then this one. So, and the last book last thing, sort of, I have to show you is No Chance Meeting by Jaye Elliot. This is a Christian contemporary like romance story. Deals with romance between an artist and a former military guy, I believe. So yeah, I'm very excited about this. This Jaye Elliot is a pen name of Jaye Knight, who wrote the Ilion Chronicles. I love the Ilion Chronicles, so I'm very excited to give this one a chance. I'm going to give this one a chance way sooner. Probably as soon as I'm done reading whichever book I have, unless I decide to read something else first. But yeah, I will be getting to this one soon, and I really hope I like it because I've heard mixed opinions on this one, but I really hope I like it. And the last thing I'll show you, it's not a book. It could be slightly embarrassing before I get into opening my box here, and that is a DVD. It's Barbie and the Magic of Pegasus. I actually watched this on YouTube at one point. I really liked the storyline. I thought it was very well told for a, a kids movie, because some of these are actually some of these Barbie movies are actually pretty good. So I have not tried it yet though. I bought it at Goodwill and it does have a few like possible scratches on it, but I haven't tried it yet, so hopefully it's not too damaged to not play. Okay, so that is my book haul currently for the year. Literally, that's all I bought for the year. So now we'll get to my secret package that showed up. I would hold it up to show you, and it has some really like cute tape on the top, but I can't really show it to you because the address label's on top of it, and I don't really feel like flashing my address for the whole world to see. So we're just gonna put the knife down there. Okay. Okay. So this is where, oh, it's so pretty. Okay, this is where the Thieving Curse comes in by Selina Gonzalez, because I was approved to get an paperback arc of the second book in the series, which is A Lonely Dance. Oh wow, that's so pretty. Yep, so this is an advanced reader copy of A Lonely Dance, and this is obviously not the final cover, as you can tell from the sticker here. And yes, this is the first time I've gotten a physical arc of a book. I've gotten several ebook arcs, and yeah, this one definitely directly ties into A Thieving Curse. So if you have not read that book before, one of the major characters in here is in that book more, and you kind of get more of his story a little bit before you read this one, so I would highly recommend reading them in order. And it is a 12 Dancing Princesses retelling. A Thieving Curse, I don't know if I've mentioned, they look so nice together. This is a Beauty and the Beast retelling. So, oh, I'm really excited to read this. I'll probably read this as soon as I'm done with the current book I'm reading. But yes, so excited. And I get to read it first. Oh yeah, and it's signed too. Cool. But yeah, totally. Actually, I could show you. I don't know if you can see her signature there. I kind of have it. I have a first book signed too because I got a book plate as part of the, you can't really see that too well, but part of the pre-order incentive goodies, because I pre-ordered that book. But I love her works, so yes, I'm so excited for this. I'll have to read this soon. So thank you very much, Selina, for sending me this arc. If you see this video, thank you so much for sending it to me. I love it already. I have no doubt I will probably give this book 5 stars. But yes, so excited for that, and the whole reason I am doing this video. So yeah, that's my surprise, and thank you so much, guys, for watching. Let me know if you like this type of video. Maybe not necessarily this setting. I'm sorry for the bright light. I tried closing the curtain, but it didn't seem to work very well. So yeah, let me know if you guys like this type of video, and what do you think of any of the books I have here? Have you read any of them? I'd love to hear from you, so if you have anything to say about that or anything else, let me know down below in the comments. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye!